friends, thanks so much for joining me today. So in today's card tutorial, we're going to be making a beautiful card, but it's fairly simple. And what makes it fairly simple is that I'm using the Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper, and it comes with 3 of these sheets that you can just cut them down and use these as focal points, focal images on your card base, right? And I'm just going to dress it up a little bit. So when you get your pack, it comes with 3 each of, I think there's 6 different designs. Let's just make sure. So I'm going to go through them. So we've got, this is the A side, then this is the flip side of that. We've got the floral on one side, and then the petal pink on the other side. Then this one's got some Secret Sea, petal pink, and then the old olive on the other side. And then this piece, I've already used most of it, but this is the one side, and then you've got your Secret Sea on the other side. So how many designs was that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 different designs. So there's like 12 sheets in each pack. But like I said, what I really liked about it is that you can cut these down and use them as focal points on your cards, which I've already cut them down, and I've used a couple of these, but I cut down this one piece here that's in an oval, this one right here, and which is this here. So I fussy cut it, which y'all know I don't like the fussy cut, but I did it, and it's not perfect, but it's still nice. So we're going to use this on our card. It's already done. So let me put these pieces aside. And I am using Delicate Whispers, the just the stamp set. We're not going to use the dies. I'm using Hello Friend. And then I've got the Lazy Daisy 3D embossing folder, which I've already done embossing on. And this is actually a piece of 2-tone cardstock. So you'll see the one side is cloud cover and the flip side is Secret Sea. So I've already run this through the embossing machine. And what I found by doing this is that the first one that I ran, it actually cracked the paper. There was like little holes where the center of the flowers are. So I didn't really care for that. So I said, let me try something. So I actually took a spritzer bottle with water, lightly spritzed it, then ran it through, and what do you know? It didn't crack the paper. So definitely you want to do that, especially with the 3D embossing folders. It probably won't do that with the regular embossing folders, but 3D embossing folders, yeah, I would think you want to do that. All right, so let's make this a horizontal card. Okay, so we're going to do that. I've already got this piece here. I'm just going to start putting this together because, like I said, most of it's already done. I wasn't sure how this piece was going to come out, but I'm happy it came out really good, the embossed piece. So I figured rather than embossing another piece, why not just use what I have, right? One less step to do anyway. All right, so we're just going to put this down, just gluing that flat in the center-ish. And then since I had some scraps left over, I actually decided to just cut this piece down, and I'm going to put this. Now, if you want, you could also take, I'll show you that in just a sec. I'm thinking about it, so that's why I started saying it. An emery board, you know, like a nail file. And I'll show you that in just a sec. Now, keep in mind that when you are embossing, like you'll see how this is a little bit shorter than the 4 inches. It did start out as 4 inches, but because you're embossing, it's like, you know, grabbing the paper and shrinking it down basically, right? All right, so I picked these up at the, I think it was TJ Maxx. It was a pack of 2 or 3. So if you want, you can even add a little more, you know, just areas. Maybe you want a little more here, take a little more there. You can do as much or as little as you want, and you'll see how it's showing through the other side, which is a little bit darker. I really love how that looks. Now on this one, it's lighter that's coming through. So there we go. All right, let's put that away. Let's put this inside. And then we'll do some stamping, and the card will be pretty much done. And make sure you stick around because I'll show you the other card. Pretty much the same. It's in the portrait rather than landscape. So there's that. Okay, we're done with the glue. Let's get some dimensionals. I think I'm just going to put this right here in the center, and then, oh, you know what I should have done, and I didn't think about it. I wonder if I could wrap this underneath. I think I could probably do that, right? Like so. We don't want to do that because then it's going to hide the sentiment. So I'll just come maybe around down here. Like that maybe. But I'm going to obviously cut that down because the sentiment is quite little. Quite little. It's just hello friend. So let me grab that. Just right here. Now, you know, I was thinking of something in my head. I need a wedding card. I was thinking maybe I should do wishing you happiness and love. But I kind of think I made it already. But I don't know. So, who cares? If I make it again, not a big deal. I need two. One I need this year, and then one I need for next year. So, it's not a problem. All right. So I see that I did it again, where I took the big ink block rather than the small one, which I have been doing, the ink spots. I found that with this stamping positioner piece, it works so much better with the ink spots, but we've been doing good because it kind of hangs over the edge, so we're good. It's all good. It's all good. All good. Let's set that aside so we don't stick something in it. Now the question is, what do I want to do with this? Do I want to just tear it? I think I might just tear it a little bit. And then we're going to tear it the other way. Yeah, there you go. Just a little bit more in here. All right. So let's put these down with dimensionals. Oops. Oh, I had the dimensionals here already. Smacked my new light. Just wanted to make sure it didn't get in the way of the picture. Which I don't think it did. These dimensionals just fit on there, so I wanted to make sure that it was going the other way so that you couldn't see it. You know what? I think I might go a little bit heavy on this one, just because it's DSP, so it's a little bit thinner than what cardstock would be. That's just me, though. Okay. All right, so let's put this down. We're going to go right about here. I'm just going to come up a little bit with it since I've got the sentiment going below. So lightly put that there. And then we'll put this here, like so. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit, and that's why I didn't push it down, because just in case I wanted to move it. There you go. All right, so let's add some pretty embellishments. These are hues of blue flowers. I think they're still available. but I forgot to check, so I apologize for that. So let's see, we'll put one here. Another one down here. And we'll do maybe a big one. Here or here. We'll go here. So, all right. There's that card. Very quick, very easy. So, but so beautiful. Isn't that so pretty? I just love the way that looks. All right, then here is my other sample. On this one, I did put some ribbon on here, but as you can see, I didn't use any sentiment on here. And I did the same thing. I just put that piece down to the bottom. And there you go. We added the same embellishments. So friends, thanks again for stopping by, for watching, commenting, and liking my video. Please be sure to share it with your other crafty friends and come back next week for another crafty video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.